It's the ultimate Saturday slate of rugby as we welcome you to the nation's capital for round 2 of the Under-18 series as we gear up for 2 more test matches coming your way. And to get it all started, it's the Australian Schoolboys taking on Fiji Schoolboys live from Viking Park. Great to have your company live on Stan Sport and across the Rugby Australia digital channels once again. Jordan Hughes with you in commentary alongside Queensland Red and Wallaby, Liam Wright.
This is going to be another blockbuster afternoon, Geordie. I'm really looking forward to it. Points aplenty on Monday, and going to be interesting to see how these guys back it up for the second game against the same opposition.
You mentioned it on Monday. Defence was optional. 216 points across the 2 games on Monday. So who knows what we could see this afternoon. There is a bit of cloud around, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like clear skies and a beautiful day in the nation's capital. As you mentioned, Liam, 61-26 was the score between these two sides. And Fiji, they show what they can do if they can hold on to the ball.
There was a lot to like. Fiji started the game with absolute what you would expect from them. Lots of flair, lots of throwing the ball around, scoring some long-range tries, but just came undone, forcing the passes in their own half. That gave the edge to Aussie Schoolboys.
As you take a look at the Fiji lineup today, and it is absolute threats across the par. The key one is the number 9 coming in to start, Kata Mukana Bitu gets a crack in the 9 jersey alongside Fully in the... Look out for Isa Kelly Iratu in the 15 jersey. He will light it up this afternoon. The Australian team today, Liam, star power across the park.
It sure has, and there's been a few changes. The front row in particular, the bench has been empty. Jerome Pongi coming into the starting position as vice-captain with Adrian de Klerk and Keegan Daly. Tanner Baker comes into the starting lock position alongside James Finnegan, and Oscar Cleary retains his starting jersey with Lane Edmonds and Thomas Haslam, who was great as captain on Monday. The 9 and 10 have changed too. Kobe Noanrasi and Elijah Breen. Brock Prideaux on the left wing, who was excellent. Rohan Nicol and Glassy in the centres with William Trostel on the right wing and Angus Taki Bao at fullback.
Something to note, bit of a mixed bag in jersey numbers as well, so keep that in mind. And the one for me, Glassy gets a crack. He played on Thursday against the 18s and he was a real threat with ball in hand.
Well, and we saw exactly what Denzel Vaikuni brought, so no able replacement there. He's going to do really well, Glassy, and going to be a big part of that midfield.
As we go downstairs now for the 2 national anthems of Fiji and Australia.
Please stand for the national anthem of Fiji and Australia. remain standing for a moment of silence for Fijian Schoolboys forwards coach Mr. Masarusa Senimbale, who sadly passed away yesterday. Our thoughts with the Fijian Schoolboys squad, staff and his family at this moment in time. Both teams are wearing black armbands today to commemorate Mr. Senimbale's life. Thank you very much.
Very emotional scenes there for the Fijian side. Our deepest condolences and thoughts and prayers are with the family of Larissa Sionleba, who passed away yesterday. Forwards coach for Fiji, as we get set now for the war cry of Fiji, the Sibi. The challenge has been set from Fiji. Kick-off just moments away, and Liam, what's the keys for Fiji? How can they knock over the Aussies today?
Well, you can see there the challenge they've set. There's a lot of passion in there and playing for a little bit more than themselves with the loss of their forwards coach yesterday. But what we saw from Monday is they've got the skill to go the whole field, but they don't always have to. Sometimes they need to put that pass away and just play the phases, retain the ball. And I think if they can hold that in their own area, they can do some wonders.
Jack Larkin, our man in the middle, alongside Riley Byrne and Ethan Gumbrell, his assistants. It'll be Australians running right to left on your screen. Angus Tangataki Bao to kick things off. He was freakish with ball in hand on Monday. So test number 2, Australia versus Fiji. Some of the best schoolboy talent on show. And we are away here in Canberra. Allowed to bounce there from the Fijians. So we'll have our first set piece opportunity, a line out for Fiji.
Not the cleanest start off the restart, but we saw the lineouts again on the test on Monday were a little bit of an Achilles heel for Fiji, so they'll want to win this one to start a good set.
Also, Elliot Buller, his first assignment. Again, it's a bit wayward and scooped up there in the arms of his opposite number, de Klerk, who was very impressive with ball in hand on Monday, as was this man, Haslam, the skipper. He gets driven back in the tackle from the Fijian defence. Now a little kick in behind, trying to turn the Fijians around. Now it's going to just bobble its way into touch. So a good play there from the Australians, and Fiji now trapped in the corner.
And that's the kind of start you want to see from your 9 and 10. Great line speed from Fiji, getting off, creating some effort, but putting them right back in the corner.
Just trying to go over the top. It's not a bad option as well, and they end up with it. So Fiji just up the base and now try exit as fully under a bit of attention, gets it away nicely. And up towards the 50 and floating of danger there. And yeah, the referee is going to find a little foot on touch there from the new man, Breen. So that's a net gain for the Fijians.
And that's a definite change from Monday's game. We saw their first kick was about 25 minutes in and a chip and chase from their own end. Finally, we see a nice exit and they get the result there through an Aussie error.
So chance now to unleash their back line, and that's what they do. Mukanabita gets it away and up in the face. Vativau gets hit pretty hard over the top. Slow ball coming. It's going to be penalty. It's a bit of momentum for the Fijians early on.
Yeah, that's a great start from them. Securing their line out, getting a bit of go forward ball. Awesome hit there from Oscar Cleary on first phase, but that's what the Aussies can't afford to do is get that little bit of momentum and then ruin it with a silly penalty, silly discipline. That's what let Fiji into that game. And when they get a bit of momentum, their flair really comes out. You see here the great hit from Cleary coming out of the line. And probably getting a little bit carried away, wanting that turnover early. De Klerk trying to get involved.
So in the box seat now are the Fijians. What can they do with ball in hand? And again, it's just thrown up there, but it's landed all right. And that one spilled out the back door. And they turn it over. So now that man Cleary ends up with it. Now the Australian Schoolboys. Elijah Breen gets a start today, and he plugs that one into touch. We'll set up where we were moments ago, just outside the 22. Confusion here at line-out time.
You need to set numbers. Yeah, but you had 4 people drop out. 3.
Bit of a 7 style here. With the line-out, they find not the man they're after. Now it's a race between the two hookers, but de Klerk wins it. And the Australians turn it over, so now they go about their work through Edmonds.
5 offside.
And the money Vativau giving away
5
the full arm.
And a 3-man attacking line out. You don't tend to see that 22 metres out from the attacking line, and that line out can become a real worry for Fiji. Australia's defence setting up at the front, telling them if you're good enough to get over the top, so be it. But a few throw errors already from the Fijians.
De Klerk off the bench on Monday and made great impact. A couple of tries as well for the hooker. Gets a start today and he finds his targets. Now the rolling ball looks to get moving for the Australians. Over the 50 they go. De Klerk in control. Nuenrasi, the scrum half today, is directing traffic in behind. Wants the call from referee Larkin.
Use it now, 9.
Now de Klerk peels off right hand side. He's on his own though, needs some help. Keeps his feet nicely and goes again. Now, a little think over the top there from Breen. The chase is on. It's going to bobble its way into touch, and not a bad option in the end. Just play down the right end of the field.
And that's how you get up the field, isn't it? Line out turnover, get the cheeky penalty, march up the field with that maul. That was excellent. And then Breen just putting them back in the corner. Really assured play from the number 10 starting this game. 2 early kicks into the corner.
Numbers, White. Numbers.
Everyone in.
So Fiji camped back on their own line again.
Advantage.
It's a hand there from the Australian 9, Kobe Nuenrasi.
And probably a lucky escape there for Fiji again. The line out just not functioning.
Scrum.
Not often you see a number 9 nearly get a line out steal, Geordie.
So a tough assignment now as we face our first scrum of the afternoon, 5.5 in.
1 bind, okay?
And this was a real
Hold the push,
mess from Monday's test matches. The loose head from Fiji, Ivakala, struggled to get his bind and was pinged many times from the ref. Something they would have worked on for sure during the rest of this week.
Crouch! Bind!
Mukanabitu has the feed. And they hold strong and they get out nicely. Now they're trucked up through their midfield. Tucker this time. Now back into the pocket as Fully looks to relieve some pressure, and he does just that. And Fiji exit up towards the 40.
Good to see them taking some learnings from the first test match of just getting out of their half. We would have seen that on Monday of them actually running that out, trying anything. And it landed a few times, but also he's worked into a few easy tries for Australia.
Up the top they go through Finnegan. Now Breen plays to Glassy with the no number this afternoon. Now they switch direction. At the back door they go. Breen finds some space. Now relieves the pass, and here goes. Oh, the threat down the edge. Tangitaki Bow lays it back nicely. Want to come back for the infringement.
The first real bit of ball and play by the Australian Schoolboys side. Breen getting himself involved, doing just a nice little hold up, turning that defence, and then getting the ball to Tangitaki Bow. He has the absolute pace there down that edge.
Breen pretty handy off the boot. Man from Brisbane Grammar. His side, their first real chance to mount an attack for the opening score.
You'd have to think they'd go a maul after marching nearly 20 metres up the middle of the field here, Geordie.
De Klerk finds Baker, and that's what they do.
That's once.
Once the call early on there from referee Larkin. Now they come back towards the sticks. Holding firm and holding controlled is De Klerk. He'll be short, but advantage again.
5. Cynical.
And straight away, the discipline an issue for the Fijians. The money Batival, he's gone for 10.
Wait, 9, wait.
That's a real early punch thrown there from the Australian Schoolboys maul. A definite try-scoring opportunity as the ref's seen it. Brought down by number 5 from Fiji, and he will pay the price. 10 minutes in the bin. No doubt they go straight back to their weapon.
Stay on the line, White, stay on the line. Stay.
Klerk
Ball.
goes to Baker up the top. They're inside the 5, and now they rumble. The Australian Schoolboys looking for the first 5-pointer. De Klerk has control of it. And De Klerk will go through. The referee's looking. Can't find it. It's going to be held up. And have a chat to his assistant here.
So right, now I don't have a grounding here. I've got lost forward in the field of play.
Yeah, I've got no clear view.
Yeah, okay. Fellas, for us it's gone lost forward first in the field of play. 5-minute scrum, Fiji.
And that's a good escape from Fiji there. That maul looked like it was moving. De Klerk did a really good job initially of just staying attached and finding his way through. For me, this Fijian defender definitely comes up the side, number 20. I'd be saying that's illegal, but De Klerk had enough room there to finish and probably should have. But that maul is going to be a real threat for Australia going through this game.
Crouch. Boing. Set.
So Fiji not out of trouble yet. Playing a 14 on their own 5. And the scrum under a bit of pressure. And they go to their main man, the midfield Tucker. If they go forward now, look to send it downtown. They go airborne. It's a bit of a mix-up there at the back. It's well contained eventually there from Prudhoe, and he's got speed, but he's ragdolled into touch.
Well, that wasn't pretty, but it was effective. Fiji at huge risk of getting charged down there, but the kick did not go out, and Prudhoe just couldn't get around on the outside. That was great defence there from Fijian right wing, I believe, Fonalungi.
Look up, need you to step in the front. Yes.
As we approach 10 minutes gone in this test match, chasing our first score still. That one's batted away. And kind of Bitu's got some work to do, and he juggles it and makes a meal of it in the end.
No.
De Klerk is going to have a heavy job at the back end of that Australian line-out, staying alive on those loose balls. That's twice now he's picked up on it or created the defensive Turnover.
Doing well.
Look at this work, just pushing through the hooker,
Stay up. Not
forcing the knock on and the tackle.
Okay, I think.
It's exactly what you want.
Stop. Same thing. Both no, he didn't at home. For me,
One of many Sunshine Coast products across
both of you. Just
both Australian squads. Not usually your typical pathway. It was great to see.
There's been a lot of work put into that Sunny Coast pathway. It's turning into a bit of nursery up there.
Tate McDermott, I believe.
Tate McDermott, Louis Wirchin. A lot of guys hailing from that area of Queensland now.
So a great chance now for Australia to offer some set-piece attack. Nguyen Rasi gets it away before getting attacked on the outside. Glassy offers the same. Now on the outside, Tucky Bao. He's a threat. He runs out of room. It was a bit lateral to the Australians. So it's up and go again now. Now for Edmonds. Down the short side, playing with ball in hand. Back on the inside to Glassy. Pops it back to Tucky Bao, and he can't control it.
Well, you said it, Geordie, just looking very lateral. That first phase, a few too many cutouts. Someone needs to go square, sit the defence down. Even here, probably just need to punch up, take that carry, forcing that pass on and knocking it on. Let the forwards bust it up, earn that space out wide before the backs try to take it. Let it sink.
Time off.
So Fiji are doing well here. They're staying in the fight.
Right.
As we take a moment.
Come on, guys, let's go.
And again, we see Fiji with the man down in the forward pack. Australia having a match. Thomas Haslam has been sent out into the back line there.
7, okay. 7 again, guys.
Golden Locks defending in the back line.
Yeah, I do.
He gives me Bo Robertson. Oh,
Very much.
Tommy Haslam.
Bo Robinson, a little bit of Phil Waugh. He's got that look about him.
Bonnie Mungrel as well. The man can play. He was unreal at the skip up.
Crouch. Bind.
So Fiji on their own 5. The back line set. Pretty flat. Looking for a carry again. Then try escape. This end of the field. As Fully goes straight off the top. He's seen enough. Wants to launch that one to the stands. Not a bad purchase as well.
Yeah, he's got a nice bird on him, Fullies.
How many?
Good to see them using it smartly a bit today already.
Straight away, the Aussies go quickly. Breen holds it up nicely. It's Glassy with the footwork, and now he gets the ball away to Haslam. He hits and spins out of a couple, offers the same pass to Nickel, who gets pretty hit hard over the top from Livy Colour. For the Australians now, probing, chasing first points here in Canberra. Edmonds. Nickel, that first receiver, pops away to Cleary, who gets picked up and dumped. Referee says that's fine by him. Now, Daly. And the physicality from both of these sides on show early on. Fiji amming up in defence as Breen sees some space in the air. Tucky Bao gets that one away, and that could be more concerns for the men from Fiji.
Time off. Riley for me. Slip knock on. No outside defenders. He's been a line break, yellow card. 2.
Can hear the explanation from the ref there. Not a genuine attempt to catch the ball, deliberate knock on. No spare defenders outside. Try scoring opportunity. It's going to go to the bin. But that's a bit better from Australia, trying to get the ball wide through, actually going through the hands instead of just cutting it out. Creates those little mismatches, creates the seams. Great linkage between the forwards and the backs there.
Asa Ellie Puller will join his mate Batival. So they've lost 2 of their forward pack already, and they're down to 13. And you know what's coming. Clerk finds Tanner Baker against a very much depleted forward pack for Fiji. Itching their way over. This should be all too easy for de Klerk at the back. And after 13 minutes, Australia, they have the opener.
And not much to talk about there. It's a simple numbers game when it comes to the maul with 2 yellow cards in the forward pack. De Klerk just hitching a ride on the back. Really great setup at the front there. Haslam doing well to get forward. Cleary coming in and joining, just creating that extra length and extra numbers. Fiji just no match with their men down.
Adrian de Klerk has been busy, as you mentioned, Liam, early in this contest. He gets a try as well. And pretty handy off in the 5 pointers across this series as well. Number 4 for that man. And Breen goes 5 into 7. And 7-0 here in Canberra, 15 gone.
Yeah, the absolute beneficiary of some really good work up front by his forwards. Scored a very similar one on Monday. This one a little bit easier. The work was all done for them. They were marching forward. But there is still a skill to finishing tries like this, not getting carried away and bouncing off on their own.
Tuolangi fully to restart action for Fiji. And a bit of pressure is Trostel on a pretty sharp angle. Gets that one to touch, so decent territory for Fiji here. If they get this line out right, they have no hooker currently. So some adjustments on the run. And you see it hasn't worked out for Fiji as Numeraisi plays with it. Now they go across the face. Here goes Nickel. Beautiful out in front for Glassy. Now on the outside is Prudhoe. Prudhoe fires it back on the inside and he finds his man to Trostel, but he bobbles it and now Bonagalangi pops it back on the inside. Here goes Fiji. And now he gives it back the other way. An accidental offside going against the Australians, so Fiji survive once again.
Offside.
The action is there. That was not the person I thought Prudhoe was going to throw that pass to. I thought there were a couple better suited options inside. And I thought we were going to see a classic Fiji counter-attack try there. But they get the penalty, they march themselves. That's a great kick upfield. You see here, Prudhoe launching that inside. Trostel, probably a good option in the end, but just couldn't hold on. Nearly off to the races for this Fijian team.
Kind of Wambu there making the try saver in the blue headgear, number 7 for Fiji as they crash forward. Giving it very simple at line out time, it's working well. Kumbali just outside the 22. Fiji looking to hit back in this contest. Livakala, he gets driven back into the turf. Left hand side they shift it, Siva. Tucker.
Tackle!
One of their shining lights on Monday afternoon, that's for sure. As the forwards go about their work. Now the backs want to crack with it. Ratu. One more now to Savanaka on the outside. He runs straight over the top of Prudhoe.
Watch now!
And pretty bruising run as well. So Fiji now with some front foot ball and playing with confidence. Livakala gets a penalty for his side.
Wait.
As expected, Fiji want the tap and go. Savanaka Kumbali directing his traffic. Mukanabitu now will step in.
Let's go! Use it, 9.
And away we go again. Fiji crashing towards the paint. Short again, Livakala. He was a try scorer on Monday, looking for another. Can't get it this time around.
Advantage offside!
Offside again for the Australians. Just inches in it for Fiji. Happy to keep it tight for the time being. His backs are playing to the right-hand side. Mikanabitu tries to go digging for it. And rolling and hitting and spinning. And I don't know if that was the option, but they get the penalty as well.
Oh, they're getting carried away. They had the blueprint before. They need some quick ruck ball. Australia have 2 men up on them. They're not going to beat them through a set defensive line. They need to go quick.
Kumbali goes exactly that. And he stops short there from Cleary. Now on a hard line up the middle. Livakala trying to propel his way towards the chalk. Cut pass down the edge.
Yep, advantage.
And dumped in the tackle is Savanaka. Wave after wave, the Fijians with the green and gold holding strong. Now they look to go to the back line. The line speed there of Trossel up in the face there of Tucker.
Steel's good. No advantage, number 10. Wait.
Australia going to have to be very
Ten
careful
offside.
of their discipline here. Dare say one more, the ref will lose patience.
Bear in mind, Fiji are playing with 13. As it stands, they go again. Massive shot there. Goal line defence, an all-time premium. And they come up top dogs. The Aussies hold on.
And that's good defence. Outlast, keep them off, give penalties instead of the try. And then force a knock on eventually. Fiji just probably looking a little bit too desperate. Stick to the blueprint. You've got big guys. Get them there in numbers, get defenders, and then spread that ball.
Spoke about pre-game. Take that step. Have your time now. Sort it out. We're getting subs sorted.
They went wide on the play before, and the option was probably there for the 10.
11's coming off.
Fully to show and go himself.
Yeah, should be second, guys. Yeah. I'll get an answer next break. Yeah. Okay. Lost forward, white. Scrum gold. No, he was offside before him by 10. Yeah. You got out there enough before it affected the play.
You see reserve hooker coming on, Tuai. Not quite sure who's gone off for that replacement. It's still a dangerous spot for Australia. Although with 2 men up, we could see them playing some Fijian attack here.
Set. No, both you going straight in.
Big scrum there. They're back to the full complement. Batival's back on, so they have 14 men on the field. Having to bring on 2 white.
Just squares
Drop
across.
it back, I'm guessing.
Stay square. No, for me. Okay. Yeah. Square.
So 7 points to nil, 21 gone. Australia and Fiji. First of 2 matches coming away. It was a massive day of rugby here on Stan Sport.
Bind.
The Wallabies in New Zealand tonight, live from Perth.
Set.
Nuranarasi on his own try line, gets it away as Galassi wants to just take the cheap meters. And it gets cut down pretty nicely. Now for Breen. Takes his time and eventually sends into touch.
Jeez, they had the option to run that there. Prito was unmarked on the outside. I know you're in your line, but
You'll stand
bit
there.
of eyes up footy, that could have been something.
Top.
And again, some running repairs for a Fijian player down and back play. But Leon, get your comment. That Australian defence on their own goal line, pretty impressive.
Oh, it was. You know, giving away penalties like that might not always be pretty, but it stops a try, and you just need one stop when you're 5 metres out, and they came. They had the numbers, obviously. They were defending some of those forward carries with 3 people in the tackle, just forcing them back any way they could. You see here the error coming. You got Cleary coming. You got Edmonds in your face. That's going to be tough, and all you need is one break, and you're out of there.
To be Asi Tuolangi fully. The playmaker getting some attention. It's been a bit of discomfort. The chop down Glassy off that initial hit. As I mentioned, Australia versus New Zealand under 18s action coming up following this contest. And wasn't that a matchup on Monday? 81-48 was your score. You don't score a half century and lose too much, Liam.
Never. Defense was not at a premium there, but geez, the attack was good, you have to say, from both sides. The centre pairing from Australia I thought was excellent. Just really played as a team, and New Zealand, to their credit, fought themselves back into the game, but just probably lost a few key moments which let it get away from them. And they will be up and ready for the challenge again today.
That matchup directly following this one, live from Viking Park in Canberra. See fully back into his position. Savanaka is also down for the Fijians.
Staying off. We've just had a minute of time off and he's gone down now. Sub? Okay, let's go.
Referees sick of waiting, and Savanuk is going to come from the field as well.
Wait.
Leg injury as McGowan comes onto the field for Fiji in the 20 jersey.
Time on. Wait,
Time is on, and we're back in action as Fiji end up with it. And Awambu keeps his feet nicely. So Fiji trying to find their opening try. Get back. Level. Mikanabitu. Livakala. Crashes his way forward on the outside again. It's kind of Wambu, who's been one of their best early on. He gets pinched away though on that occasion. Pongi ends up with it. Good defence from the Australians. Now Breen wants to have a crack on the fringes. And that's the way he goes. Tangi Takibao, oh boy, that's the footwork. Now Prudhoe down the edge. This man's got the pace, but not enough for Vonalangi. And he's there to save the day.
And that's exactly what we asked for, a bit of eyes-up footy from Elijah Breen there. Jeez, how about the footwork? Tangi Takibao and Prudhoe is just looking one jersey length away from going the whole field, I reckon.
Number 9.
Some good cover defence there from Fiji, but that's what you want to see from Australia, especially with the overlap. Use it, no matter where you are on the field.
Good match-up, those two. Ratu Vonalangi and Brock Prudhoe going toe-to-toe. A couple of flyers on the edge.
No contest.
Easy pickings there for Baker. Up above the pack, now de Klerk. Just short of the 50 for the Australians. 7-0 the score, 24 gone. Breen wants to go across the face to Glassy, who gets driven a bit crossfield there from Tucker. And he forces the error as well.
Back here.
That all just looked a little bit premeditated. That ball had to go. There was 3 guys outside the centres there, open and waiting with barely any Fijian defenders in front of them. Might be able to see here on the wide shot.
Here we are, gents.
There's a bit of connection out the back there from Prudhoe. There is overlap aplenty. Tangi Takibao and Trostel waiting on the outside. And that's what the Aussie Schoolboys are going to have to do. They're not going to get that many opportunities, especially with Fiji back to a full complement soon. They need to make the most of those and get the ball to the space.
In now. 8. Crouch. Bind. Set.
Mikanabitu gets away nicely and fully goes to Tucker, who dummies and takes the hit. So lost it, Tucker. Good carry from the inside centre. Now left-hand side, they see an opportunity through Livakala. And they persist with the same way. Fully now for McGowan. On the ribs there from de Klerk, and he forces the turnover. But no release the call.
Out
So tapping and going quickly, and here goes
advantage.
Buller back onto the field. Now showing and going. Now the big man looking to stretch the legs on the outside. Kumbali.
Backwards.
Left-hand side they go. Mikanabitu pops it away nicely. Sivu.
No advantage. That's dangerous.
But nothing doing there, so come all the way back.
Offside. Not 10 at the penalty.
That's the sort of up-tempo Fijian play we've come to expect and love.
Right,
Putting themselves in the mixer there, not relying on set piece to get them there, but just running the ball. And if they can get that ball security under wraps, there'll be plenty of opportunities for them in this 22-metre zone.
Gents, marks of 5. Australia. With you. In step, you're here. Off the line.
So their best chance to level the scores here, Fiji. And that's not a bad option over the top. Standing onto it for the try. Livakala, he gets there. Oh, that's better from Fiji. That's real good. Isira Livakala gets on the score sheet.
And Livakala can carry the ball. We know that. We saw it Monday. We've seen it today. He's been their go-to in this red zone. Lovely little line-out play there. I'm not too sure on the legalities of it. But geez, it gets you go forward ball, and when you've got a guy like Livercolour who can just carry tough, he will get you over the line.
You can't let some rules get in the way of a good story, Liam.
No, you're right, especially at a line-out. Let the boys play.
40 seconds.
He has some work to do, the big man. And now a chance to level the scores. 27 gone. A tightly contested matchup so far, considering there's been 2 yellows to Fiji as well.
Very, and some smart strategy there too. You don't often see, again, a 3-man line out with a little overthrow 5 metres out from the other team's try line.
Ten.
As Fully tries to fade that one around.
Numbers.
Won't do so. 2 points of difference here in Canberra.
And you guys set agreed. That's the man they change. I'm happy with that, okay? So long as they go, yeah, we're not in 4. You guys set 4. Yeah, no, happy to play. Okay, yeah. So if they set numbers first, they go, hey, we've got 5. You guys set 5, and then we have different change numbers. I'm okay with that. Is that fair?
Back underway. And a much more tightly contested contest than what we saw on Monday, but now that's a charge. And all of a sudden, Fiji got their tails up. Bit of confidence. Mikana Bitu and Tucker comes in for some work in the midfield. Needs to get to deck here. He may be contained, and he's going to be. And that's good play from the Australians.
That's great work, and that's Haslam getting up with the ball. Saw it just before, Cleary getting a nice strip of the ball down in the red zone. But this is just really smart play from the Aussie forwards. Letting him get a bit of momentum, knowing that he's going to carry strong, stay high, pump the legs, and just getting numbers around. And when he takes it to ground, they do not have to move. Easy turnover in midfield and a great response after the points from Fiji.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Yuranarasi gets the feed and this sends it straight and true to Glassy on an absolute sensational line up the middle. Oh, the footwork is even better. Glassy does it all on his own. Individual brilliance for the Australians.
And he had the man on the inside, but he did not need him. That is serious footwork of the first phase of a scrum play like that. Just spotted the gap, took the seam, and went at it. Just an awesome downline, catching Fiji napping. Step, bang, and the palm to finish it off. No number, but geez, he's creating a show today.
Glassy. Patrician brothers. Second try this series. He's got a great interception try on Thursday against the Aussie 18s.
20 seconds.
And that try had it all. Beautiful line. And the footwork, the fend. And Breen will add an extra 2. It's 14-5, I should say, here in Canberra at Viking Park.
And that could be the opener we need for the points to start raining down, Geordie. So we get another look at it. It's just individual brilliance. Getting to the back end of the first half, a few tired defenders ready to take his moment.
As Fully goes very deep on that clearance, and Breen just lets it go, and it's going to go all the way. Dead in goal, so we'll come all the way back. This halftime approaches here in this contest.
Scrum. Goal ball.
And that's probably what we saw in the first test match from this Fiji team. Compounding errors.
Same again.
Whereas Aussies turn points into more points. Fijians get a nice try. Don't quite get the exit. Leak an easy try, and then they mess up the kickoff. They need to find another green positive action to get themselves back in. Otherwise, this momentum could really swing with the Aussie side.
That last scrum, that was good. Mark's here. 9. Inside the 50 here. Inside 50.
Inside 50, it'll be interesting to see whether Breen goes for a 50-22 option, as we saw probably earlier in the game, some tactical kicking, or whether they'll run the gauntlet.
Tucky Bow is lurking on that blind side as well. They go to Breen, and he's going to do exactly that. Liam Wright trying to plug the corner, needs the angle to sit for him. Bounces awkwardly and scooped up nicely. And here goes Fiji through Ratu. Now Vonalangi, who did some absolutely sensational things in their last outing. Mikana B2 goes digging for it, as Fully wants to go in the right-hand channel. Through the hands of Breen, collects it on the second attempt.
Take him
Low
back.
Breen, centre field to Takiba. He's got the feet now, goes back the way he came, finds Brito, that one's floated forward.
How about the boot on Asitualangi Fully? Getting some great purchase on that, getting his side out of trouble. Look at this.
Mark's here.
22 through to 22 nearly.
Keep it fair. Fair.
Then forcing a bit of an error from Tangitaki Bell. Right option, I like that. Playing a bit of counter-attack, but just didn't execute.
And the chase as well. 5-6 man up in the face there. Fiji, they're here to play today. And they strike before half-time.
Set. Up. No, hold on. It's both sides. It's both stability pre-game, okay? We've had pretty good scrums so far. We're not stable. Hit and hold. No, it's both sides, okay? You guys need to hit and hold. Stable. Crouch. Bind. Set. Save. Use it.
Mikana B2 has to go digging for it. And eventually gets it out. And they go to Tucker, who dummies and goes and pops it away and bounces straight off the chest. That was Bava, his fellow centre. And now Troster will bring it back.
Right, advantage over.
So on that far flank for the Australians. Finnegan trucks that one up. Now Breen back on the inside to Edmonds. Lane Edmonds at Ipswich Grammar in Queensland. Aaron Ricey goes airborne. Trostill's chasing and flying high is Ratu. Good work there from the fullback for Fiji.
Step, step, step.
As they wind up and go again. Picking and going is the try scorer, Livicala. Mikana B2 fully leaves that one behind. Ratu scoops it up now for Vonalangi. This man's got the speed as Vonalangi shows and goes on the outside and takes the tackle. And here come Fiji. Mikana B2. One more on the outside to Blativa. He gets hit pretty hard around the chest. Now for Fully. One more to Ratu. Kanawambu this time. Inside the 22. Kanawambu gets cut down. Pops it away nicely. Up towards the 5 go Fiji.
Advantage, not rolling.
I'm going to keep on playing here. The momentum is doing an absolute treat, but the Aussies could be in trouble here, Liam.
Be interesting to see whether this ends up in the yellow card.
We have too many penalties down here. Next one will go. Have a minute, tell you boys.
Next one will go, but Fiji had all the momentum there. That is a tough way to lose it all. Smart penalty probably in the end from Haslam and his men. Fiji looking good when they just keep that ball in hand, play the smart offloads, just go through the phases. They've got the ball carriers, they've got the momentum, they've got the skill to break tackles. So we see here, looked like the defensive line was all set up, but just spotting a little gap, creating that inseam, offload off the ground, just pumping the legs in the carry. That's lucky not to go to the bin there.
Adrian de Klerk receiving some attention and back play there for the Australians. The hooker.
So we're time back on now.
Fiji, it's what they can do when they keep the ball in hand. They're so dominant that they can build the phases and keep their patience.
Okay. Water off.
And now they have a chance to strike on the halftime hooter.
Tucker. What are you doing?
Question is, penalty.
Option? What are you...
They
Tap.
showed us an awesome line-out move last time. They've done a few tap goes.
Time on.
Fully set Australian defensive line with time to recover. What will they have for us here?
A tap move, and they go a bit wider across the face to Livy Carla. He seems to be their main man. As they head towards the sticks, and now rumbling for the offload away from Kumbali. He's pretty held up pretty high, and Nichols got a hold of him. And again, another penalty. Here we go.
Cleary going to the bin here.
Side entry. Good ball. 6.
Yellow card, yes it is. Oscar Cleary gone.
Wait, I'll tell you.
Just a bit of ill discipline there. They had them wrapped up too. They had them all set. And a clear side entry from
When
it.
you're ready.
And here they come again. When you kind of B2 taps and goes a bit wider. Kumbali goes towards the post. It's going to be held up again. Savanaka, Kumbali.
Come on, let go. You held up. No. Held up.
That is probably the best option Australia could have hoped for. The goal line dropout here, get out of their zone, be able to reset their defensive line. Strong carry, but
Let's go 15.
plenty of numbers around the ball. It's one of the nuances in the new game where you can't just barrel yourself over the line anymore. You've got to really make sure you get it down. Otherwise you end up 40 metres back.
And the errors compound. That's a coach killer right there. Komiyami. Owie off the top. We see it here.
Yeah, that clock's correct.
Oh, was already on the run. He'd come off the back fence, wanted his moment. That would have been one to see.
Bucks here.
And a tough break for Fiji there, who needed to capitalise on that momentum.
Let's go.
But you've got to give credit to that Aussie Schoolboys side. A lot of desperation shown. They don't mind if they give away penalties, give away yellow cards, as long as you do not cross their line. And it's worked out for them again.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
The feed is clean as Breen now on the front foot. Shapes long and plays short. Gets away to Nickel, who keeps his feet as the help arrives. Miranasti relieves the pass to Haslam. And he rumbles back into the traffic of Fiji. Breen and Daly gets hit hard. As Livy Carla shoots up out of the line.
Right, inside 50.
And Breen, he's seen enough. They were going nowhere, so let's get to the sheds, he says. And it's half-time here in Canberra. And it's the Australian Schoolboys holding on just 14 points to 5.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Lena.
What the f? Someone has the video.
Lena, she seemed distracted to you? I don't think so. Do you want to know what truth looks like? Watch someone when they don't know they're being watched.
Watching you. Stream now, only on Stan.
Big games, big names. Welcome to the Big Ticket Weekend. A monster primetime grudge match. With Bledisloe, Game 2. The Rugby Championship finale. Argentina tackles South Africa. Aussie superstars headline the WSL. And overnight, the Premier League ignites with Arsenal, Manchester United, Chelsea and Liverpool. The Big Ticket events this weekend, Stan Sport.
Power and secrecy walk hand in hand.
Hacking phones at the news of the world has been endemic.
Rupert Murdoch's explicitly encouraged it.
I'm here to reinvestigate the Daniel Morgan case.
Since when did we become the targets? This could get you in serious trouble.
I'm already in serious trouble.
A Stan original, The Hack. Stream now, only on Stan.
Saturday night, the ultimate all-nighter is all right here. 8:30 Eastern, Leeds United tackle Tottenham. Sensational! Glamour clubs, Arsenal and Manchester United headline a huge overnight goal rush. To tackle and rise! And capping it off with the match of the round. Chelsea and Liverpool live from the bridge. All live, all exclusive, all night. Saturday into Sunday on Stan Sport.
Welcome to Solar del Mar.
That man there is Bill King.
So the town offers up $1 of your dollars. In return, you get a truck full of guns.
You just do nothing.
Follow me.
We need to protect my people. Our town was under constant siege.
We have to fight them. We gotta kill the next king of Spain.
First, you survive what happened to you, and after time, start living again.
So good having you with us on Stan Sport. It is New Zealand v Australia. We're on. Big hit made. Oh, no way. Look who it is. The fans erupt.
Oh, one of the best players on the field.
He gets hammered. Oh, my goodness. What a try that is. This will be interesting. And now they can really soak it up.
This party just got a whole lot better. Our family legacy is this ranch.
This is just the tip of a very, very big iceberg.
I don't know how I got here.
You have no idea what these people are capable of.
It is in the jungle.
I knew this day would come.
Absolutely sensational.
Side Wallaby, Liam Ryan. Liam, what have you made of it?
Well, a bit of a tighter affair than we probably expected given Monday's scoreline, but a good half of footy nonetheless. Both sides showing plenty of promise and probably reeling it in and playing a bit smarter today as well, Geordie.
A few highlights to get through, and it took a while to get our opening score, but eventually it came through with a lack of numbers for Fiji, really.
Yeah, correct. But this Australian Maul fired the whole first half. De Klerk really just hatching on for an easy 5 points, but it came from Fiji being 2 yellow cards down. Lucky not to get one earlier. Unlucky not to get one earlier, Australia, but then Fiji showed us a lineup move of their own. Again, we won't debate any of the technicalities, but that was a good carry. Libicala was big in that first half and the absolute go-to for Fiji when they need momentum and forward. Glassy, this was his moment to shine. Had the numbers around him, Nickel waiting for the ball, but it did not come and it did not need it. The footwork, the fend, the pace, the power. That is a great way to inject yourself into the game. And right before the end of the half, Fiji, after plenty of attempts, plenty of momentum, just getting a little bit desperate and caught, held up, but that Australian defensive line did not yield at the end.
So Fiji had the 2 yellow cards early, but Australia had one late, so they'll come back playing with 14 men. So here's the breakdown for you. 2 tries to 1. Green has been sharp off the tee, 2 from 2, and fully couldn't convert their only try. So a tight contest and a big second half coming your way, because on the other side, it's the Australian Schoolboys and Fiji. Second half action coming up next.
So good having you with us on Stan Sport. It is New Zealand v Australia. We're on. Big hit made. Oh, no way. Look who it is. The fans erupt.
Oh, one of the best players on the field.
He gets hammered. Oh, my goodness. What a try that is. This will be interesting. And now they can really soak it up.
Our family legacy is this ranch.
And I'll protect it with my life. What I'm doing isn't for the ranch. It's for us. We're brothers now.
I took all the risk, and I took it for you. He will ruin this family's name.
You destroy me, you destroy yourself.
And like you, I keep my promises.
This is a big case. We're going against the biggest firm in the state.
Are you going to be loyal to this firm?
You need to drop this case.
Or what?
Mr. Baird, I look forward to some more friendly sparring.
This isn't a negligent suit. It's murder. Question is, how high up does it go?
If you want to screw the people who screwed our client, what are you willing to do to be a rainmaker?
The Rainmaker. Stream now only on Stan.
Saturday night, the ultimate all-nighter is all right here. 8:30 Eastern, Leeds United tackle Tottenham. Glamour clubs, Arsenal and Manchester United headline a huge overnight goal rush. And capping it off with the match of the round. Chelsea and Liverpool live from the bridge. All live, all exclusive, all night. Saturday into Sunday on Stan Sport.
Power and secrecy walk hand in hand.
Hacking phones at the News of the World has been endemic.
Rupert Murdoch explicitly encouraged it.
I'm here to reinvestigate the Daniel Morgan case.
Since when did we become the targets? This could get you in serious trouble.
I'm already in serious trouble.
A Stan original, The Hack. Stream now only on Stan.
This is a hard place to go and play, going into a hostile territory.
Japan have their second. Oh, they're cooking! Miracle Max does it again for the Wallabies! Oh, it's unbelievable!
Almost set to go for second half action here in Canberra. Fiji and Australia. What a contest it has been so far. 14 points to 5. Fiji, they're ready to roll. And Australia make their way out onto the field. Whoever scores next is crucial, I'd say, Liam.
Yeah, first points will be critical in this second half. Fiji have been excellent, actually, but they just haven't been able to capitalise. Whereas that Australian defence is holding strong. Not as many opportunities to strike, but they've made the most of it when they have.
Off and running for the second term. First of two matches coming away here from Canberra. International Schoolboy Rugby. No doubt some of these last names will be plenty of World Cups to come over the next few years.
Sure will. Lots of them putting their hand up already. Strong first test match and a good 40 under their belt already. 40 minutes left to impress.
I see some of these Fijian players in the draw in the years to come as well. And Super Rugby Pacific is de Klerk. Gets that one a bit wrong.
Yeah.
The line field was great. The hit, not so much.
That's a tough one for de Klerk, but he was doing his job at the back of the line out, being an absolute menace. The Fijian number 9, anytime that ball is rolling along the ground. Got that one slightly wrong, but he's been good today for me.
16. It's just a timing thing.
Just there, ready to pounce.
Yeah, it was. Just be careful there, okay?
Oh, tough one.
Adrian de Klerk has been busy in
Look where the
the
mark is
opening
goal.
term.
Step over. Step
Scored a
over.
try.
Don't step across.
Of course, Australia are
Okay,
playing
really
with
good
14
start.
if you're just joining us.
Step in. That's it. Don't move.
Some of the lads enjoying some footy. So Buller tries to find McGowan and he finds one hand. It's gone forward again.
Come on. Okay.
Line Fiji getting a workout already in this first minute of the second half. Two little errors already.
There we are. Okay. You got 7. 7 in the scrum. 7. 7. Drop 1.
They resorted to a few smart tactics in the first half when their hooker was yellow carded. A few throws down the front, a couple of overthrows. Might be time to go back to that.
Crouch!
Change of halfback for the Australians as well. Jeremy Rath onto the field in the 21 jersey. With a full 40 to do his thing. The Waratahs playmaker is Australia make their way up towards the halfway now through Edmonds. Straightening is the new man again. Cameron Kirsten on the field as well this time.
Use it now, ball's out.
The new halves pairing for the Aussies. Around the corner there goes Baker. Trying to stretch the Fijians, and there's a big jamming shot out of the line from Livakala, and he forces the error as well. Some sort of first half for the big number 1. And continuing to the second, but Fiji cough it up now as Edmonds makes his way over halfway. Numbers are plenty to the left-hand side. If they can shift it, they get the penalty instead.
No. Yeah, for me, it's stripped out by your players, it's fine.
That's a good turnover there by Edmonds. Bit of argy-bargy after the ball. That's what you want. What you want from your 7s. Ball getting stripped in the tackle. Very next phase, he finds himself in it. Keeps his feet as well and manages to run 10 metres, taking it forward.
Bit of a mismatch there. Jeremy Rath against big David Sivu is fighting for the ball.
No chance of a halfback backing down.
Step in. Still there.
George Tancred on the field as well, the big number 1. Onto the park, replacing Jerome Pongi. And straight away, the Aussies get around the corner through de Klerk, and now for Finnegan with some late footwork as well. Rath plays quickly to the left. Baker again. Rath having a dart on his own and some footwork as well, wrapped up ball and all. Australia look to strike first. Kirsten goes in the scrum half. Now fires it away to Daly.
Tackle! Leave it.
Off the right foot, go the Australian Schoolboys. Trying to lift the tempo. Finnegan. Bounces away from the first as Rath wants to keep it moving.
25 on the ground.
Call against the run of play there. It's Fiji tap and go.
And it's a lock doing it. Gurumbali inside his 22. I'll get a second crack at it. Will they tap again? This time, calm heads will prevail. For the time being, that is.
Australia's first real crack in the second half. And not much happening attack-wise. The backs did not seem to want to pitch in at all, just going forward carry to the left, forward carry to the right. That new halves pairing of Rath and Kirsten needs to really marshal their troops when in that 22-metre zone. Just get a bit more linking between the forwards and the backs, I think.
Numbers.
They start them young. Plenty of onlookers as they go over the top again.
No, it's fine. Timing's fine.
They've got a try from doing exactly that in the first turn. So Fiji fully goes wide out to Bavai. And he's got some speed about him. Bavai goes straight through. And it's a late footwork. Tangitaki Bao doesn't fall for it. Now Fiji Right on the 22. Mikanapita fully
Backwards.
gets it away. A lucky escape off the hands backwards from Buttivau. And now they get the full up. No roll to call.
Yeah, he's got it up. Your steal was okay. One's in the way, got to roll.
The breakdown becoming a bit of a source of penalties for this Aussie team. A lot within that team can get on the ball, but need to really make sure that that tackler is out of the way quick.
5's good there, 1's with the roll. Now getting more penalties again, okay? What if he's being held in? He wasn't. There was no attempt to move there.
So hear the conversations between Captain Haslam and the ref. Next one is going to go. Discipline becoming a real issue for the Aussies, already a man down.
Bullock finds his target. And Australia don't engage.
No. Ball's been transferred. There's no more, so they have to use it. They can't go forward. It's action line, scrum.
And there you go, Larkin paints the picture very well there, the referee.
Yeah, very well explained.
There's no more.
You don't often see that tactic that close to the line, but works well with the contest too.
Scrum. There you go.
Smart play from the Aussies. Got to be careful. You're not technically meant to be allowed to step backwards, only to the side. But great interpretation of the rules there.
Fellas, just crouch.
Fiji is dropping the number 8 here. Was forced to match. The Australians playing a 14. To Rath, feeds it.
Wait, 9.
Now straight away off the right foot goes Josh Barr. In fact, that was Rohan Nickel in the 22 with that charge.
Offside.
Well, the penalty again. He's on their own 22 from the
Ball
Australians.
goes past him, he picks it up. He's offside.
After such a great carry, just unable to exit. Livakala coming in like a heat-seeking missile in that last breakdown.
Tom, he's in front of the last feet there, okay? He's offside. It's as simple as that. Yeah, it doesn't matter, he's just onside.
Here's a carry by Nickel. Strong in contact.
Yeah. He's on? Okay. Play for ball as well. Marksy goes.
Rath getting absolutely smashed for his time.
Someone. Step in.
So Bullock goes to McGowan.
Ball.
And now Fiji. This time the rolling ball is on cue. Now breaking off left-hand side is Bullock. Gets caught from de Klerk. Bali goes close, left-hand side. Short the call still. Fiji trying to muscle their way over. The Australians holding on for the time being. Going across the field there, but still alive for Fiji. Trying to leave the passes. Sivu. He's big and strong, but cut down. Mikanapita having a crack on his own this time. And the crafty number 9 sneaks his way over.
And the perfect time to strike. The 4 is absolutely going to work. He was sniffing, looking for the right chance. And hitting that blindside like a pro. Just watching, guiding, probing. Makes use of the tired defenders getting up on that blindside.
Carter Mikanapita. Threat with ball in hand. He found a way through. And now a chance for Fully to make this 2 points the difference.
Seconds.
5 in from touch, Fully. Not his best purchase. And the score remains 14-10.
That puts them right back in the contest, so they had the numbers there, Australia, but just a bit disconnected around the ruck, and that's what you want from a 9, sniping around, creating indecision. And Fiji are well and truly back in this game.
Off the side of the boot there, fully
inside.
Sent the wobbly one down the throat, and now bring it back with a bit of purpose. It's Cleary back onto the field. Rath goes left-hand side, has them. One more now to Nickel. Quick hands required as Suniula is onto the park. Now Rath again. Cleary looking to make amends. Big Oscar Cleary. The Australians now full of running through Rath. Now for Kirsten. One more now to Finnegan. Oh, good footwork from the big lock. As they roll around the corner again, cut pass. Tangi Tucky bow. Cut down just short of the 22. Now they get moving again, this time through Rylands.
No. Thank you.
Rath having a dart on his own this time, needs some help, pops up nicely. Tangi Tucky bow with some late feet.
No, 7.
So Fiji play it down in back play and will stop.
Goes in the way there.
David Sivu looks to be in a world of pain. Until he's not.
And now he's up.
Oh, sorry.
That is, he's back down again, but that's a tough one for the Aussies who are on the march. Their best opportunity of the half. Looked like they found a bit of flow. Cameron Kirsten doing really well there, just getting himself involved, putting himself into that playmaker position, getting the ball quickly to where it needed to go. Nice little insertions for him. Unleashing the forwards. We saw the footwork of Finnegan. He does seem in a lot of pain, to be fair. The big man.
And a Maris brothers. And Fiji as well. Saw on that previous shot, the Aussie 18s in the house as well. They're in a battle against New Zealand. As Rohan Nickel gets a well-deserved rest as well. David Sivu is going to come from the field.
Restart the gold scrum. Yeah, I appreciate that, but he's run the play safety crap. I was waiting for a placement, guys. This here. Yep. Okay. Time back on.
Brings on Tane Susau in 17, jersey for Fiji.
Good scrum. Nice and stable. Okay. Here we go, guys. Was it 8 on? Yeah. 8.
Backline set to the left here. Trostel, right winger, just sitting in behind. Cameron Kirsten.
Crouch.
At 10.
Bind. Set.
Opens up a big blind side. And that's the way they go. Rylands breaks off to Rath. He doesn't pass it. Did big Noah Rylands. Now he gets the pass away to Jeremy Rath, who swarmed. Ball and all. Finnegan. Now for Osborne. Fresh on the field. And he carries a couple of Fijians with him, but
Pitch him up, okay? Dangerous clean out.
there's a call. Dangerous clean out coming.
Two's clean out there. Picked him up. That's dangerous.
Another one against the run of play for Australia. Not far from the Fijian line. Going to need to reel that in if they want to really extend that lead and keep Fiji at bay, because they are controlling the second half so far.
Inset, white numbers. White numbers.
You can see there, Suniula
Who's front lifter? Let's
getting
go.
penalised. That ball really needed to go off that 8-9. Rylands probably taking the carry when he should have given to Rath.
The score remains 14 points to 10. This game's at a knife's edge so far. As Fiji get above the pack there. Fully gets away nicely. Tucker holds it up to the big prop. The big colour. Krumbali.
No, he's the 9. Leave it. Take him back.
fully skies that one. Very high, but not much distance. But flying high is the hooker, Suniula, above the pack. And now the Australians hot on the charge through Osborne. Daniel Osborne, replacement front rower. Pretty high in the collision there.
Tackle now, let it come.
Let it come, the call as he finds grass. Rath wants to go through the middle, and now Finnegan crashes over. The 1-2 combination is A1.
And where have we seen that before? That exact same combination on Monday. Finnegan, the benefactor of a lovely Regan ball from Rath, and they must be training that on the training paddock.
Okay.
That is identical to their score earlier in the week. But that's what you'd like to see. A little bit high this carry, but they had numbers around the ball. They managed to get deep cleans, create the space around the ruck. And just movement. Movement around the ball. You saw Rylands going short side. You saw Finnegan popping off his hip. And Rath expertly threading the needle.
And the extra 2 was good as well. Finnegan having a good day out. Of course, son of legend Owen Finnegan. Plenty of pedigree in that family. 4 tries across the series for Jack. So handy buffer now for the Australians. 21 points to 10. 57 gone. So up they go, plenty of height. It's going to be a good result for Fiji. That's what they need to do, just keep ball in hand. And here come a bid to it. He found a way through just moments ago and snipes his way down the left-hand channel. Buller picks and goes.
Yeah, advantage, high tackle. Number.
The new man, Susau. Happy to keep it down this left-hand channel. It's a good option as well. Buller, tackle down. And Suniula around the legs. Fiji leaves that one behind. Come back for the high shot 14. Initially.
Yeah, 14. High tackle.
And the man you identified in pre-game, Jody, the number 9 for Fiji, McKenna Bitu, doing a great job so far of just changing that direction of attack. Using that short side smartly. He got a try for himself earlier.
Yep.
They're just able to march up and chew up some meters.
10.
Change in the playmaking stocks. Ivana Kula onto the field in the 21 jersey, replaces Asi Tuolangi fully. Can the new 10 spark his side?
Maul.
The maul is called. And Fiji get it down left-hand side. And a Wambu.
Step.
McGowan. Straight and true. Tucks the head. So Fiji need a score here. Livikala. He's caught there. Referee's thinking about it, and the turnover is good anyway. So play on for the Aussies. Straightening his Rylands off his left foot, his hulking frame over the 22. He takes it. Now they got the middle through Haslam this time. Haslam needs support, finds Rath on the outside. Here goes Jeremy Rath, who gets cut down from behind. There from Tuinavi to Levu. Advantage for the Australians. Off feet the call. Now Kirsten wants to go wide. There's gold jerseys everywhere. Someone needs to straighten. Palms away from a couple. Goes Glassy. Oh, he's going to do it all on his own. There's number 2 for Glassy.
That try had it all. The involvement from Haslam, getting him down. I thought they blew it with a few too many cutout passes, but you can't stop the feet of Glassy. Taking ankles when it wasn't even his defenders to take. This is how it all started. A great pick and go. Space of plenty for Haslam. Making the right call. Rath looking to get it back inside, but some strong tackle.
40 seconds.
The penalty advantage came and they used it. Here he is. Look at him go. The ankles on his opposite number are gone. But that's the going forward that they needed. Bit too lateral, and then once they go through, that's where the space comes.
Highly rated, this young man. Schooling at Patrician Brothers. Plays his club rugby for Campbelltown Harlequins.
10.
Future for that man, the outside centre, Glassy, as Kirsten looks to add the extras. No worries from there. 28 points to 10, 19 on the clock.
Yeah, 100%. You had the advantage there. And you converted, but yeah. For me, no, I agree. That was just the one off there. Yeah.
Handy buffer for the Australians now, 28-10. No doubt Fiji, they'll keep competing as Luma flies high. And just like that, they're on the attack once more. Susa having a crack through the middle for Mbali. And the error at the final hurdle has been the story of their day for Fiji.
Yep.
And that was the response they needed. Great take off the kickoff by the big man, Fijian lock. Luma.
13 white subs.
A great clean off the next carry, opening up some space through the middle, and just that final hurdle, as you say. Little knock on the ground.
Shoulder. Okay.
See the take here. He's a big man, got some good hands in the air.
No, not for me.
Just watch this next play.
Maintain that gap, please.
Bukanovittu gets through. A simple carry here, but the clean from the outside takes two men out. Creates that space for the pick and go. Just a bit of handling error on the ground.
Sira Livicala again, number one. He's a warrior in this team.
Bind. Set.
The penalty goes the way of Fiji as they look to go quickly.
No. The whole scrum's going to move first, so it's okay.
Knee on the ground from the Australian loose head there is the call. Fiji looking to do what they do best.
We've got a tap move special coming up here in Canberra. Mika Nabitu taps it and gets it away to you-know-who, Livicala, and he gets hit pretty hard from Suniula. Now they go left-hand side. Kulbali's going to split them open. Don't know how he's found a way through there. Now it propels out the back door, and Rath ends up with it. And he clears it away eventually.
That carry surely had to be a bit of obstruction, but that is a great pilfer on the line.
No, there wasn't really.
A nice exit from Rath. Doing well not to just plant it down under pressure.
And in the meantime, Fiji, they went to go quickly and they coughed it up in doing so.
The gap space was good.
They gifted it right back to the Aussies.
The whole time. This one. Yeah? Mark's there. Crouch. Bind. Set. 9, stay. Use it.
Rath gets it out nicely. Bar shifts the pass, and now Kirsten offers the same. And here goes Tungi Bao on the outside. Look at the speed of this man on the outside. Kanawambu whacks him for good measure. Throws out the back door for Kirsten. As the help arrives for Cameron Kirsten. Now picking and going. Here's Cleary. One more now to Tungi Bao. Out to Prudhoe on the left edge. And it's gone forward out of the hands, says the referee.
Yeah.
A few nice touches there though. Kirsten again just getting the ball to the right spot. Real measured approach off that scrum.
Fellas, he's out of the way, going to play through.
Tungi Bao hasn't he had a few good touches now.
Let's go.
Unfortunate for that one to be called forward, but he's getting himself involved from the back. That's what you like to see from your star power.
Yeah, he's out of the way, playing through. No. Fellas, he's out of the way. He's not the scrum. We're going to play. No. We're playing through. Mark. Crouch. Bind. Set.
He's going to beat you, and a bit of pressure at scrum time. And the referee agrees.
No. One. Standing up.
That's a great scrum. Tight head by any name.
Standing up.
Would have loved to see it play on and give them a bit of counter-attack opportunity there. All the forwards caught up for Fiji.
You stay here.
Just see the work there. Osborne goes straight, popping his opposite number. And he's happy about it. He got a nice pilfer on the line before. He's had a great entrance into this game in the second half.
Right on the 22, Suniula goes to the front and finds Finnegan. Now for Cleary. Haslam, the captain, straightens. Thomas Haslam, and now got some footwork. There's the back rower. Now for Rylands, who swats him away.
That's obstruction.
An obstruction call. Just a bit of friendly fire getting in the way in the end.
Obstruction.
That's another end to an Aussie attacking raid with an against the play penalty for them. They're going to have to cut that out. Unfortunate this one, a little obstruction, but a couple at the breakdown now. Need to make the most of these opportunities in that 22 metre. Probably not too unlike the one Fiji just had down the other end.
What's the difference like when a pilfer to blowing a penalty and just stealing the ball, you know what I mean? Because like when we get this, it goes like back into the in goal.
What do you mean? What scenario, mate?
Pilfer and then we stole it, went back.
Well, but there's no offence.
Livicala getting some
so what
attention.
Like? He's not holding on.
There's plenty of go this man.
Yeah, okay.
He's been Fiji's main source of go forward. He needs to stay on for them if they want to find themselves back in this contest. I think he played nearly 80 minutes on Monday as well. He's been an absolute beast.
So they're line out, they kick for touch, penalty. No, sorry, yeah, you're right, my apologies. Yeah, you're ball. No, sorry.
So he's going to get his well-deserved break now.
Wait.
28-10.
Yeah, sorry. That was my bad. Fiji ball. Your ball. Wait.
Over the top to Kanawambu.
No,
taken as Mikana Bitu wants to play flat. That was left behind there for Matawalu.
Taken back, outside.
Tucker goes to the skies. Good matchup in the air and
knock on.
Gone forward off the Australian hand. Tamataki
First knock on
Bell.
my 15 in the air, then lost forward by White. Scrum. White ball.
Good little contestable kick here. Not the tactic we've seen much from Fiji over these test matches.
13.
It pays dividends here. Now they have a scrum opportunity. So the new man, Benediti Finau, comes on. A few fresh legs with 10 to go.
Someone. Crouch. Bind. Both sides, okay.
Bit of early engagement there.
Need more space, he's preloaded. Okay, maintain the gap. No, you're on his shoulder. Okay, need his space. Mark's here.
It's the end of a big week of rugby. Getting to a close for these men. Bit of fatigue showing in the last 10 minutes.
Crouch. Bind. Set. Wait.
He's going to beat you with the feet. It does come out cleanly eventually. The pass isn't the best, but it's play on as Ratu goes on the toe. Contestable in the air, but flying high. Fiji and gets a result for his side.
Advantage offside.
Ratu at first receiver. Playing advantage for the man in white.
Taken back.
Matawalu. Injecting some fresh legs. Ratu tips away again, and here goes some feet. Oh, the feet are special. Look at this man go. Kurikane Vula. And now dripped away. And we are playing advantage. Iwani Kuruvanu Kula.
5 gold offside.
Isn't he a live wire?
As he showed with his God. Right foot step, bang a few times. To no avail, it gets brought back to the penalty, but that is what you want to see. That is the future of Fijian rugby in good hands. Or feet.
5 gold offside.
1, 2,
Crew penalties now again, okay?
3, 4, 5, 6.
How many?
Now down the short side, but just a bit too cute for the referee's liking. I had to get a bit innovative to find a way through, but that wasn't the answer, unfortunately.
That was well forward.
Pleading his case. But that was miles forward. The right answer to their line-out woes, but execution slightly off kilter.
The big prop, Isaac Matawalu.
Crouch. Heads in. Bind. Set.
Rath now straightening his bar. Josh Barr got assisted from the field in that first game. So good to see him. He's back in the mix as Rylands breaks through again. Noah Rylands, isn't he, in a brace of character? Eventually brought to ground as Rath wants to go to the toe. Sends it down the face, and what position is Fina?
Right, take him back.
He wants to offer the same, sends a wobbly old kick and return, one bounce at Tungi Tucky-Bow. He won't kick it, he'll back himself all the way. Trapped down over the 50, but over the top.
On the mark, on the
Gets the steal. Tap and go now for Fiji. And here they go, the quick thinking Fijians. Now the race is on. Down left-hand side, back there in cover is Glassy. He can't control it, then it goes forward. And now it's scooped up from Bonalangi. And it's going to be a knock-on in there somewhere.
Yep. White, 2, sub.
Everything happening. Quick go, quick tap. Smart little option.
Lost for White.
Jeez, Bonalangi comes from nowhere. There's the knock-on as picked up by our referee.
Gap. Okay.
Plenty of attack left in this game. The Australian scrum.
Crouch.
Led by Daniel Osborne here on the tight end side. Will be looking to get them out of trouble. But marching through this Fijian pack in the last few attempts.
And the pass is relieved, and Barr, good carry. Josh Barr, he's been busy since coming on, and now another cheap penalty against Fiji. The discipline is falling apart a bit now.
Hands in the right.
Sure is, and not the same sort of up-tempo play that Fiji is showing that Australia want to show here. More than willing to slow down the game, take it to their set piece, and close out the last 5 minutes of this match. Strong carry here, look at the lay footwork. Want to 7's got their hands on the ball like that, they're not going to let go even if the ref tells them to.
5. Drop all the way. 18 all the way.
Cyrus Suniula takes plenty of time. Muir can't get a hold of it.
Lost on the way up.
Another line-out error in this game. Suniolo just couldn't hit Muir in the air at the back there.
Make sure this foot stays up the whole time. It has to stay there.
Get another chance to see this Australian front row.
Crouch! Bind! Early, 16.
Short up.
19.
Early there was Tony Tuwai. So Rath will go straight to his playmaker, Kersel, on the outside to the danger man, Galassi. This time he flicks it out the back door. It's left behind for centre field. Now is Ryland. Looks to take a settler as Noah Rylands. The big enforcer off the bench. Rath, then a short side. Prideaux needs to stay in the field of play, and he doesn't.
Prideaux just hasn't had the same sort of space he had in the first test match. Been thrown out a few times now, but that's good. Good little short side play from Rath.
3, guys, 3. Did hook up? Half back, 3? Yeah.
So Fiji, can they have the final say? Matawalu goes short, and now they're playing through Big Luma, and he just coughs it straight back into the Australian hands.
No, steal's fine. No advantage off forward.
It's getting a bit sloppy now. Both sides.
Truck on.
A lot of fatigue. One side probably trying to just see out the end of the game. The other side trying to make anything happen.
Ducks here. Yeah. He's trying to big gap to hold it. Yeah.
Nonetheless, a perfect opportunity for Australian Schoolboys to finish this game in style. Been guilty of letting a few opportunities slip in this area of the field. With a strong scrum, give them a great setup for Kirsten to do his work.
The scrum is a good one for the Australians, and Rath will go digging for it, but he's met head on there.
Yeah, advantage, offside.
Ravani Kula, he was offside, says the referee. So now, left hand side they go. Finnegan now for Muir, quick hands to Barr, now for Prideaux, in a bit of space this time. Stays in the field of play
21.
For the young winger, now playing across the face to Tencred. Osborne winding up for work.
Step, let it go, White!
And the forwards just going to happy to bash their way towards the chalk. This time it's Muir. He takes it within 5. Finnegan tips the pass away to Haslam, his skipper. Suniula is the blocker now for Prideaux, and Prideaux gets whacked there from Ratu. The referee's found a penalty. Now they go quickly through Tongitucky Bow. Now we'll come back. And there's the cheese.
Smart play from Tongitucky Bow there. Everyone waiting to see what happened from that penalty. He just says, I'll tap and go, thanks. Forces the yellow card out of the ref. Probably a bit hesitant with 1 minute to go, but it comes nonetheless.
And Rylands looking for the final say.
Leave it now.
To cap off 2 from 2 for the Australians. They won't get it.
Ball down. Ball down.
It's an error. And a bit of niggle as well.
Tension's threatening to boil over with 30 seconds to go. Rylands, he's had a good impact this second half. A lot of strong carries. Just probably needs to get that little bit of finesse in those finer parts of his game. We saw on Monday a couple knock-ons over the try line, and today some really big carries, but then just a bit of ball handling on the ground there.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
And the feed there from Mikana Big Two. They're going to run it from their own try line. No, they're not. They're going to kick it away. Kuruvanu Kula. Down the throat of this man, Tangi Taki Bao. He won't kick it. Fires the pass to Bar on the bounce. Scooped up. As we're on referee's time. Rylands plays at the back door. Kirsten. Floaty pass over the top for Glassy. Looking for his hat-trick. Glassy for the 3. Gets there. Oh, there's number 3. Glassy. And that'll be a wrap for the Australians.
That's a good way to finish the game. There's one thing Glassy can do is he spots a gap on the inside, he steps and he finds his way through it. A powerful game from him. And a good stamp to finish. You just see the space, the footwork around the tired forwards of Fiji, and slams it down in style. He's definitely a player to watch for the future. That is a strong finish. 3 tries for a great afternoon for him.
Cool, calm and collected as well. He's a footballer, this young man. Glassy.
10 seconds.
There's Cameron Kirsten. Looking to wrap things up with the final 2 points, and he does exactly that. And Australia, they grind out a win. They had to work for it, but they got there in the end. The Australian Schoolboys, 35. Fiji, 10.
Full-time score here, Australia under 18 Schoolboys 35, Fiji under 18 Schoolboys 10.
Certainly a ferocious contest, you'd say.
Oh, it was, and a lot of pride shown by Fiji, especially after the loss they experienced yesterday. They played with heart. They played a lot smarter than I thought they did in the first test, but ultimately the Australian Schoolboys came out on top with some really strong, desperate defence. Just some great finishes, as we just saw from the likes of Glassy.
So Australia go 2 from 2 in the series against Fiji. Let's check out some of these highlights in the second term. And the Fijians, they came out with a new purpose in the second.
They sure did, and this number 9, Kanabitu, was at the heart of it, changing direction at the right time, sniping, probing around the ruck, just looking for opportunities. The numbers were there, but he didn't care. He found some lazy defenders and got around them.
That would bring the game within 2, but then the Australians would go back to their process and use their hulking forward pack to get some momentum.
An absolute deja vu this from the first test match. Rath, Gregan ball on the inside to Finnegan, who dotted down, and then Haslam took the opportunity not long after. Rath showing up on the inside, as all good halfbacks do, but then they got the ball to where it needed to go. The space was there on the outside, and that's where Glassy just took it into his own palm. Geez, some footwork there. And just managing to spot gaps on the inside and pretty much carbon copy. Tired defenders on the inside, he will take that any day of the week, and slamming it down for his 3rd in a great afternoon for him.
Such an elusive runner. And just light on his feet and the power to go with it.
And the stare down afterwards, that's what you like to see.
He's happy about that one. As you see a good tunnel between both sides on your screens. Here's the full breakdown for you. 5 tries to 2 in the end. Glassy, de Klerk and Finnegan for the Australians. Pretty handy day with the T as well. Breen and Kirsten, 100%. Livakala and Mukana Bitu on the score sheet for Fiji. 35 points to 10 is your final score. And what's been a tough 24 hours for Fiji. And they showed up in a big time way this afternoon. So Australia too good in the end, but coming up next, it's the big one. The Australian under-18s versus the New Zealand secondary schools. We'll be back very soon for live action from 2 p.m.